Please state your name for the audience.
Charity.
Charity? That's a lovely American name, Charity, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm really Vegas, but my family's
Wait a
from
minute!
No, my family's Russian.
No, that's not what happened at all. I said, I was talking to the audience before I came out, and you said you were from Russia. I was like, wow, well, we had the French girls on the other night, and we thought, a Russian girl, this would be great. And you come up, and then you say your name's Charity. I'm like, wait a minute. And then you're from Vegas, which is not remotely even in the former Soviet Union.
No, but my family.
Your family is in Russia.
Yeah.
Which parts of your family?
My dad's family.
Your dad's family.
Mm-hmm. You're making me nervous.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you nervous, please. I'm sorry for making you nervous. Wow, this makes you nervous. You spend a little time in Russia. Hey, I'm just a good-natured TV American, you know.
About my Russian people.
No, I love the Russian people. I've been to Russia. Have you ever been?
No. My dad's family.
Look, sit down, Charity. Look, I kind of do this thing at the start of the show. I like to talk to people and, you know, and get to know them a little bit. I pretend I'm a lawyer. I kind of go, whack, doing that. Sometimes they light it, sometimes they don't. But it all rests on, really, the honesty of the person I'm talking to. And right now, I'm feeling a little bit betrayed.
Oh, no. But my family's from Russia. You want to call them?
Do I want to call your family? In Russia?
Yeah.
Sure. Do you have their number?
Yeah.
Do they speak English? Because Charity, when did you arrive here from Vegas?
How long, hon? 7 days ago.
Well, is that a Russian?
That's my baby's daddy.
Your baby daddy?
Yeah.
Is
my boyfriend.
Is that a Russian word? Привет, baby daddy.
We're having a baby.
So
Yeah, we're pregnant.
Oh, congratulations. Oh, I wouldn't have yelled at you if I'd known. I feel terrible. I feel terrible. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. So you've got a little...
A little baby.
Yeah, I know what they're called.
Just helping him out.
Well, I'm very excited for you. I thought you were from Russia, you were from Vegas. Yeah.
No.
But you know what? It doesn't matter, does it? It's nice.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine, it's fine. You know, to be honest, I think the show's going to be a bit like that tonight. Nice name, though, Charity. Do you know if you're having a boy or a girl yet?
Not yet. We'll know in a couple weeks.
Yeah, all right. Are you thinking about
Don't
name?
you have a baby?
I have two.
Yeah, a little 6 months, 7
I got an 8-month-old and a 10-year-old, yeah. Yeah. I'd love to keep chatting, but actually I've just remembered we're still on TV. So, commercials, and then who knows what'll happen. It's on, stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at your door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by the new 2012 Kia Soul, a new way to roll. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks. Oh, thank you. That's enough, really. Quietly now. Quietly. Well, let me just say, please sit down, relax, everyone. You at home too. Sit down, relax, and
Don't woo. You're right, they are a weird, weak audience, aren't they? He came out to me just before the show, he said, it's gonna be tricky tonight. Ooh, they're weird. I said, what do you mean they're weird? He said, they're smilers. They're not laughers, they're smilers. I think it's a bit like babies. I don't think they're smiling, it's just gas. The audience has gas, which makes me the cool one tonight. This could be awkward this evening. That's kind of good. I kind of like that, because usually awkward means... I was demonstrating awkward there. Yeah, if you don't like awkward, now would be the time to get out. It's a great day for America, everyone. It has been an exciting week for New York in the 9th Congressional District there. They had the election to fill the vacancy left by Congressman Anthony Weiner. So congratulations in order for Weiner's replacement, Congressman Dildo. See, that was a joke right there. That was like late night TV. Right there. It was a joke involving a penis and a congressman. And right here in the studio, the audience are smiling. Smiling with pleasure. Thanks for that penis joke, Craig. There you go. Dildo replaces Wiener. Hakuna Matata. Forbes magazine, they put out this list every year, and they put it out this year, as usual. It's called an annual list. It happens. And they put out it's the highest paid entertainers in show business. And the number one this year, guess who? Tyler Perry. Yes, I know. Tyler Perry, you know the guy, the middle-aged dude who dresses up like a woman? I do that all the time. Sometimes even on the show. Where's my gazillion dollars, Forbes magazine? Although I don't think they actually give you the money. I think they just put you on the list. Anyway, it's a great day for America. It's also a great day to be in Germany because today is the first day of Oktoberfest. No, smiling's fine. Yeah, today the first day, so it's September the 16th, the first day of Oktoberfest. Nothing says problem drinking like starting Oktoberfest right there in the middle of September. It's like if you're someone that loves Oktoberfest, you're like, I'm not waiting till October, I'm having Oktoberfest right now. Labor Day, Oktoberfest, that's it. The festival is over 3 weeks long, and some people go every day, every single day. These people are called alcoholics. During Oktoberfest, the Germans get wild and crazy. And by wild and crazy, I mean one guy called Fritz goes, I am mildly amused. All this beer is making me feel rather pleasant. Oktoberfest is in Munich. That's kind of like the epicenter. And it's in the German state of Bavaria in southern Germany. Now, I've been there, and it was a surprise to me. It's lovely. You know, Bavarian people are very nice and happy-go-lucky and stuff, and that's kind of weird because Nazism started in Bavaria. And they're like, no, they're not. They're like, no, we're not like that anymore. Come on. That's what I say. Come on, you want to play hockey sack? Come on. No, I am not goose-stepping. I'm playing hockey sack. Okay, a little bit. No, I'm just playing hockey sack like this. This is how I play hockey sack. Oh. No, they don't. They're nice. And Oktoberfest is they have very strict rules in Munich. For instance, they only serve beer that's been brewed inside the city limits, which is, you know, that's pretty German, isn't it? Have a purity test for the beer. Is this beer completely German? Yes. Then I shall enjoy it while enjoying hockey sack. Now, Bavarian beer is strong, though. It's about twice the alcohol content of American beers, and the Germans go crazy for anything with high alcohol content. That's why they're fascinated by David Hasselhoff. He has a very high alcohol content. The beer at Oktoberfest is so strong that the Germans drink it in tiny little portions to be safe, like this. You want a picture? There you are. Yeah, you're smiling now, aren't you? They look, let me see that again. They look delicious, don't they? Full-bodied, creamy, amber glow, nice head. And the beer looks nice too. The giant mugs, they're called beer steins. I think what happens is the waitresses get, you know, huge breast muscles from lifting all these foamy steins up all the time. It kind of just builds them up. That's right, foamy steins. By the way, Foamy Steins is the name of a store in LA where you get the cleanest pianos in America. Foamy Steins! You're welcome, pianists. I said pianists! A pianist, you want to have a clean piano? A pianist thrives in a clean environment. And yet so many of them live in squalor. The audience are smiling uncomfortably. You know, Oktoberfest has been going on in Munich for 200 years. Who could have predicted that man's love of beer, food, and large boobies would have withstand the test of time? That after all, that even with iPods, people still prefer waitresses with giant breasts. Well, some people do, obviously not the audience here. No, Craig, we prefer our iPods where you take them out and smile at them. Well, I'll take this over a nice rack any day of the week. How about you? What about you, Jeff? What do you prefer, electronic gadgets or great breasts?
I'm smiling uncomfortably.
Yeah, but you do that all the time. You smile uncomfortably. You stand there smiling uncomfortably. I can't tell when you're smiling or you've just got a flat expression on your face or you're upside down.
And when I do this, I swear I'm just raising my hand and waving.
That's right. I'm just waving my hand and waving.
I swear, that's all I'm doing.
Yes, I know. Well, you started this thing recently of going like that. What is that?
Well, I'm laughing on the inside.
Yeah, that's not much help around here, I have to be honest. I mean, that's what's going on with the studio audience as well. They're like, I can tell they're nice enough. They're just like,
This is my impression of the studio audience.
All right, then. Yeah. That's exactly like them. It's like, yeah.
Oh, that was a good joke.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh, look, someone with fantastic breasts. No, hang on. I'm playing Angry Birds.
Start laughing, will you? You're pissing them off.
No, you're not. Please. Don't feel any pressure from me. The audience hasn't been laughing here for years.
All right, then. You're pissing me off.
Yeah, that might be closer to the truth. Well, let's go to the commercial break, and during the commercial break, we'll taser them or something.
That sounds great.
Okay.
Tonight's program is brought to you by the fine folks at Foamy Steins. Foamy Steins, because nobody likes a dirty pianist.
Show. Great news, everybody. Great news. During the commercial break, I ran up and down the aisles of the audience, tickling them. And it seems to have broken them out of their torpor. For now. What do you think, Jeff? Are you ticklish, by the way?
Why don't you come over here? We'll find out.
Yeah. You know, you're very sexually aggressive these days. What's wrong? Are you feeling a little frisky?
I believe horny is the word.
No, horny is not the word on NBC. CBS. Ay, caramba! Yeah, that woke you up, didn't it? It woke me up as well. Nah, never mind.
What the hell?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I got a little confused. I was thinking about networks I'm not on.
I think about that all the time.
Yeah, I think about it a bit. All right, well, let's move on, Jeff. What time is it?
Oh, let's do the thing.
Yeah.
How few, yet how they creep through my fingers to the deep while I tweet, while I tweet.
What the hell, man? What the hell is that?
NBC.
Ah.
Twitter, tweeting, ephemeral, fleeting, Dugan web, face code, grid zone, ask mode, checks the tweets, checks the tweets, und also emails.
The email. Yeah, this is from Jan in Reno, Nevada. You ever been to Reno, Nevada?
Oh, I got a place there. I like to go swimming, throw beads, and get naked. Yeah.
So, dear Craig and Jeff, my boyfriend is addicted to football. How do I get his hands off the remote and onto me during the game? You wait for the commercials. The hell? The hell?
The hell?
The hell?
What's wrong with these people?
This is from Andre, which is a Russian name. Although you wouldn't know that, would you, Charity? Anyway, Andre, or Sasha, as I sometimes call him, which is a Russian nickname for someone called Alexander, actually. I look forward to your letters. Andre says, Dear Craig and Jeff, I've noticed that the series The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has come back for a second season. Are you watching it? Well, not right now. Right now, I'm having an international comedy time with my Russian friends. This is from Daniel in Laurel, Mississippi. You ever been to Laurel, Mississippi?
Oh, I got a little place there.
Little place there in Laurel, Mississippi?
You should come by sometime.
Should I come back sometime? Well, what on earth would we
Eats
do?
and go swimming.
Swimming?
Fox. I'm sorry. That was wrong.
I know.
That was wrong.
I know what you meant to say. Say what you meant to say. Crikey dingo. I thought you meant to say ABC, actually.
No, I meant to swear.
Oh, okay. Daniel in Laurel, Mississippi said, Dear Craig and Jeff, I was just wondering, when will you read the email staked on your Eiffel Tower? Oh, yeah, this email? I'll read it sometime. No. See, now, I was gonna read it, but not with you, you smiling Russian bastards. This is from Chase in Kansas City. I know we're out of time. I'll go through them very quickly. Chase, Kansas City, Missouri says, Hey, Craig and Jeff, now that I'm out of college and working in the real world, I can't make it through the day without a nap. Any advice? Have a nap. This is from Amy in Boulder, Colorado. Craig and Jeff, I think my boyfriend's jeans are tighter than mine. Does that say more about him or me? Jeff?
Time to go out with girls.
Okay. This is from Nancy in Bryanton, Illinois. Dear Craig, do you have a twin brother? No. This is from Brendan in Tacoma, Washington. Hey, GP in the Fergs. That's you and me. My girlfriend has said she's interested in the idea of an open marriage. Is this a blessing or should I be concerned? She's cheating on you, dude. All right, this is from Rachel in Lakewood in Washington. Ever been to Lakewood,
Oh,
Washington?
hell, I got a place there. Swimming through beads, yeah.
NBC. Dear Craig, I'm getting married in 2 weeks. Do you have any advice? You know what my advice is. Have a wonderful time. Get a prenup. All right, we're right back. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Hey, Charity, know what this is? Is it a new flag from a casino in Las Vegas? It's the Russian flag, that is. You know, Russians like red, white, and blue. We don't like red, white, and blue. Why didn't we know this during the Cold War? It was a different flag. It was a red flag with agricultural equipment on it. But not now. Now it's a parade. All right. My first guest tonight is an Emmy nominee. He's a big giant star. He's better than that. He's a new. Oh, I see. This year. He's a new film called Straw Dogs, which is in theaters now. Take a look at this. James Woods, everyone.
Thank you.
How are you, Jimmy? Look at you. You look great, man.
Now, that's how you do Oktoberfest. You knock the crap out of everybody, you grab the beer, and that's it. One quick question.
Yes.
Why is Charity married to Sean Penn? The guy is Sean Penn, right?
Yeah,
Look at the guy. You got the Sean Penn.
Yeah.
But Sean Penn from the Doper movie, remember the one, like your Sean Penn with like the Doper movie? What was that movie?
Yeah, Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Fast Times at Moscow High.
No, that's a very popular movie. Have you ever been to Russia?
No, and I have no plans of going now. That's
come on.
all the good ones are taken.
No.
Wait, stop. Here's one thing I gotta understand.
What?
I'm sitting in the green room, I'm kind of watching the monologue and everything, and it's like, why is this like the Craig Ferguson porn hour? The entire thing, but all we talk about, I didn't even know you could say penis on CBS.
I don't know if you can.
Well, no, I think you have
Oh, you can, yeah.
No, you can. Well, we obviously did.
Well, you know what? I found out you can actually say dry hump on CBS as well.
Oh, that's nice. I had a rough thing, but just before I came here tonight, I had a zit on my nose. I'm just going to point it out to you. I had a pimple on my nose. I'm 64 years old.
Yeah.
And I have a medicine cabinet that has acne medicine and Viagra in it. Now somehow that's just not right.
Well, the acne medicine is for your girlfriend.
No, it's for me. I got a zit. No, she hasn't hit puberty yet. But I'm just saying it's. You missed that one. Thank you. A little slow.
No.
This is the Russian audience.
Smiling
This is
uncomfortably.
the Russian audience.
They were like.
This is the Russian. You know, it's funny you talked about Oktoberfest because when I had this penis, I had this penis.
Now, listen, I gotta stop you just a second. That is the best Freudian slip I have ever seen in my entire life. I mean, you just went, you pointed at your face and you said penis.
Because I once had a pimple on my forehead. And you talk about Oktoberfest, there was a German dermatologist. I had a roommate named Percy Grant. He was a great guy. And I said, look, I got this unbelievable, ugly pimple on my forehead, and I don't know what to do with it. And he said, I have an uncle in town who's a German dermatologist. The guy's like 85 years old. I said, I don't want to go to a doctor. He said, he'll help you out. So the guy comes over, and I said, doctor, thank you, Dr. Hans, whatever it was. Yeah. I said, I have this little pimple on my forehead, but it's just driving me crazy.
Yeah.
He said, what you have here is not a pimple. I said, what is it? He said, this you have here is a little penis. And I said, why? No. He said, you have a penis on your forehead. I said, what? I don't have a penis on my forehead, okay? He said, yes, you do. I said, well, cut it off. So no, this I cannot do because eventually this becomes a full-grown penis, and if I were to cut the nerves, you would fall on the ground and die, just like that. You'd end up looking like him. I said, so what are you telling me? What are you telling me? You're telling me for the rest of my life I'm going to look in the mirror and I'm going to see a penis sticking out of my forehead? I said, no, this will not happen because you'll see the testicles will come down and cover your head.
That was a joke.
It was a joke.
James.
When is a Freudian slip actually a setup for a joke?
Well, first of all,
yes.
I deeply resent the use of humor on this show.
I've noticed, by the way.
I don't like it. And frankly, I don't think the audience likes it either.
Yeah.
It's not the kind of thing we're looking for
I
here.
don't give a Sean Penn thinks.
Come on!
Sean, I don't care, but you were great in Moscow High.
No.
Anyway.
You should go.
Why don't you button up your tie and look nice and dressed like me?
Because I don't give a rat's ass. That's why.
No.
Look, you're an elegant gentleman of the cinema.
You know why?
I am a douche on TV.
Yes, you are.
Right.
Yes, you are, sir. And one of the best. So I flew out here this time, and you will remember that is a big deal for me.
Yeah, that's a big deal, because I remember you were on the week before.
I have not flown in years.
Right.
I went through a fear of flying phase, which happens to every one of us.
Right.
And you were a white knuckle flyer, correct?
Absolutely,
And then
terrified of it.
Kurt came on the show and
Kurt
got you to
Russell was
fly.
here. He got me into flying. I ended up getting my pilot's license.
Yeah. I went, and I actually did take lessons.
Right.
Took pilot's lessons. I took about like 3 hours of lessons, and I learned. I had a different reaction than you. I thought, man, there are so many things that can go wrong up here. I mean,
Absolutely.
that's all, it's like everything can possibly go wrong.
Well, but you got to go past the 3 hours, man. I mean, there's like you got to get to
I can
about.
fly anything after 3 hours, okay,
No,
dude?
no,
I can
no.
fly anything, okay?
No, you can't.
I can fly the Hindenburg. I wouldn't smoke, but I can fly the
No, no.
Hindenburg. I mean, I wouldn't grab a match.
Oh, that's what it is.
They
Hindenburg
really-
jokes? Really?
Yeah.
Hindenburg jokes is what works here.
Hey, they work for me.
What the hell is that?
I just did a pimple penis joke out of the
Yeah, I
forehead and got away with it. And you didn't even catch it. And you're a professional comedian for
No, I
crying out
caught
loud.
it. I caught it, and I deeply
But I
resent the
actually-
use of the word professional.
Oh, yeah. I think that is overstepping
Yeah.
my bounds a little. Wow, what city is that out there now on this crappy-ass set that you've got? What is that supposed to be? Hollywood?
Yeah, no, I think it's Reno.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah.
Looks
I mean,
like
it can't be
Reno.
Hollywood. There's no gay people there. Where is it? Come on, what's going on here?
Ah, you're thinking of West Hollywood, man.
No, all of it. It's better. And we're better off for it, too, by the way.
Yeah.
We got Sean Penn. He won the Academy Award for Milk for crying out loud. You were great, by the way. That was a great performance.
Do you know what I watched last night, Pat? Just as apropos of nothing? I'm
Casino?
flipping through the... Casino, yeah!
I knew this.
Yeah, I did.
And you know why you were changing your baby's diapers? Somebody told me about it.
Oh, they did? Yeah, I was changing the
so
baby.
he looks out of the diapers and he goes, hey, I wonder if there's a James Woods movie on.
Yeah, well,
Last night.
well, the thing was...
You're a really slow audience, honestly. It's appalling.
I tried to tell you, man!
They're a bunch of Russians.
No, they're not. Listen, Russians are very funny.
Yeah, they are. Not this bunch.
Well,
I'm kidding.
he's kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, Sergey. Look at Sergey with the plaid shirt over there. That guy, you know, is like...
Actually, he does look Russian.
Yeah,
that guy in the front
he's
row.
KGB, that guy.
That's KGB.
He's old KGB.
Yeah, come on, let's see.
That's it. Look
Come
at
on,
him,
let's
okay?
see. KGB.
That's the first time
Right
he
there.
smiled, really, since he crossed the East Berlin border.
Yeah.
Okay?
We're having
Honestly.
trouble finding him, though. I think.
That's the guy who shot down Gary Powers. That guy shot down Gary Powers 40 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, he and Sean Penn.
We got to take a break. I still have to ask you about the damn movie, and you keep telling
Oh, I
your
got a
penis.
movie.
What?
I always
No,
forget
no,
it.
break.
Okay.
After the break, the damn movie. We'll be
Okay.
right back.
We're at 36 right now. We haven't been anywhere near 66 in months. The market's like Buffett. His name will push the price up overnight.
You know, I don't care who he is. I am not spending $360 million a year for the pleasure of doing business with him. Real estate will come back.
Koreans have been sniffing around.
There you go. And they won't steal us blind. I've seen this before. CEOs panic and they sell out cheap. Right now, the street's running around with its hair on fire, but the storm always passes. We stand strong, and on the other side, we'll eat Goldman's lunch.
Welcome back, everybody. All right, so
Here's what I have to say about that.
What?
Okay, basically, hey, Sean, you try to do that, okay?
that's some pretty good acting there. Ken. So listen, tell me about the Straw Dogs movie then. Is it the same as the other Straw Dogs movie that was out a while ago?
Yeah, a while ago, like, you're telling your age, it was like 40 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
okay,
That's a while, isn't it?
When you were 30. But anyway, so...
Hey! The hell, man?
What is
You come
this
on here with a
ridiculous thing?
Don't know, man. That's my cup. You know, Mary McCormack gave me this. You know Mary, right?
Yeah.
Well, she gave me this cup.
That's right. For what? What did you do?
For services rendered.
Oh, good. And one of the fangs is broken. I guess that's some kind of message.
Yeah.
Anyway, the movie.
Don't you? I find this that one of my testicles is a different size to the other one. Don't you find that?
I did notice that about you.
About my testicles.
I did notice that about you. I did. Yeah. I was going, geez, I can't tell really. Yeah.
It's been such a long time since you were on the show, and I was thinking, why has it been so long? And now I've just remembered. But you're on the East Coast all the time, aren't you?
I've been on the East Coast for a while. It's actually the real world. It's strange. The real world. I was, they're kind of helping my mom. She's since I think your dad and my brother kind of passed away at the same time. So we had that little thing in common, and then she got, she's fragile. She's a little older now. She's in her 80s, and so I I just
So
felt
where
like-
are you on the East Coast then?
Well, here's my thing. You got one mom. You can always do another movie. I mean, thank God I was blessed enough to be able to go out and do the HBO movie because it was a great experience. And so was Straw Dogs with a lot of friends. I had a great time. But right now I'm in Rhode Island, little Rhode Island, which actually has
Rhode Island.
has a longer coastline than California, the smallest state, longer coastline. Well, the Russians don't know. They don't know anything about it.
Wait.
Like, they know about.
No, that's impossible.
Yeah.
No,
No, it actually does. It's all diverticulated, sort of like your testicles. You know how they have that little sort of cauliflower thing going there? Not the smell, mind you, just the groove.
You saying my testicles smell like cauliflowers?
Well, I'm sure I don't know that they smell like cauliflower. I heard that.
No. James, it can't be. It's not possible.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's all very diverticulated. All these little shorelines. I know. I've walked the whole shoreline. Believe me, it is a shrunken little state. It's like a little puckered state. Like I was, little puckered when I was telling that joke, and you came in almost on the punchline and screwed it up.
I didn't come in on the punchline.
And you used to be a semi-professional comedian.
No. I've always been
an amateur.
The strange mixture of amateur and hack.
Right.
No, that's me.
I actually had a good time doing Straw Dogs. We filmed down in Louisiana, which is a
nice
great
down
experience
there,
because, like, I met a guy down there. We call him the milkman because he owns a dairy farm, but he's a very sophisticated guy. So I said, well, do you really ever do anything? He said, dude, I reached inside a cow and pulled a baby cow out that was breech, you know? I said, what do you guys do for fun? And they're not kidding. He says this. He goes, well, they're endangered species, so don't tell anybody. He said, but, we like shoot alligators with machine guns and stuff if we're drunk.
Don't tell anybody.
Well, I didn't say anything.
Then you go on national television.
They're Russians. They're trained in secrecy. They understand this.
They may be trained in secrecy, but we have a viewer.
Yeah. Oh, wasn't what I'm on. They probably all turned to something else.
No.
They're all watching something else.
You can't be shooting.
But that Sean Penn does have a big mouth. He does have a big mouth.
The alligators and the crocodiles, you can't shoot.
No, they don't
crocodiles.
But what he did say that was funny to me, he says, once in a while, you all people, they all talk like this, by the way. He says, y'all come down here. And I said, I get all these city boys. And he said, it's really kind of fun because, he said, we get you all drunk and then we strap you all to these big old hogs and watch you all running around. He said, it's just more fun than a barrel of damn monkeys, just tying city boys to hogs. And I'm thinking,
tying city boys to pigs?
Yes. And I can think of
any say in this?
They're the ones who are really being abused, honestly. They are.
I think the pigs will be like, oh, come on, the last guy moved.
Terrible. Yeah, I saw your last movie, bro.
Have you ever been tied to a pig?
I've not been tied to a pig. I've been associated with a few pigs.
No.
I've never been tied to a pig.
No.
No, I've never been tied to a pig. No, I've not.
Would you, like, if I said, like, I've got a pig here right now, I'll give you $40 if you let me tie you to it? Like what I'm saying, you interview.
I do it for $60. I don't do it for $40, but I do it for $60, $70. You got a pig somewhere?
I got $50 in singles.
I'll take it. Sure.
$50
I'll take
in singles.
it, sure.
No, but we don't have a pig. No, man. A big man. Help! Thief! Look, I'll make you a deal. I'll do you a deal for the $50 in singles, all right? No. You can't just steal the money, man. It's a bad example to the nation's.
Well, bring the horse out. I'll ride the damn horse. Where's the horse? Oh, sorry.
Who's there? First of all, you didn't ride the horse. You just kind of ran next to the horse.
Fair enough.
So that's like $10. But
okay, good enough.
I'll give you another $10 if you tell me like the weirdest sexual act you've been involved in.
The weirdest sexual act I've been involved in.
Yeah. And if it's really good, I'll give you an extra $5.
Oh God. I'll tell you the weirdest sexual act. I was doing a movie called Videodrome.
Okay.
With a lovely, lovely person, Deborah Harry, who
yeah, of course.
Years ago, and she was exquisite, beautiful, and a lovely person. And we're doing a scene where we're supposed to be making love, and she's sitting on top of me, and she's kind of moving around and kind of dancing and so on. And I thought, this is Blondie, like the sex symbol of the world right now. And after about 3 takes, David Cronenberg said, what are you doing? She said, well, I'm kind of dancing. He said, you're supposed to be having sex.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that, and I thought, how is it that I can be lying there naked and Blondie's on top of me and for like 30 minutes doesn't have a clue that we're supposed to be making love? So the worst sex I ever had was that somebody didn't know they were having sex with me while they were having sex with me.
All right.
I mean, give me let's get
No. All right. Let's see. And you can go for the. Now you can stay with the $20,
yes, right.
or you can go for the remainder of the money. It'll take you up to $50 in total. That's a lot of money.
Okay.
But if you get the question wrong,
Right.
if you get the question wrong, you lose all the money, and you have to take down your pants. Money or pants? Money or pants? Now, the question's pretty easy, I gotta be honest with you. It's a pretty easy question.
How many questions?
Just one question.
Sure.
All right,
fine.
okay. I'll put it all there. Now, here's
Okay.
what you're going for. Right?
Okay.
All right. The question is, a little bit first. Crikey.
I might as
No,
well
no,
do
no,
it.
I think you're okay. Iceland is a country in the North Atlantic.
Yes, it is.
Its capital city is Reykjavik.
Yes, it is.
Okay. What is the population of Reykjavik? Oh, we're out of time. Look at that, you lucky bastard.
Well, it's not. No, actually, in fact, it's 343,221 people. Isn't that amazing?
James Woods,
Next week on The Late Late Show, Keith Olbermann, Harry Connick Jr., and James Spader.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
So apparently there was a bit of a mistake made here this evening. First of all, I was given the job hosting the show. Yeah. Then apparently I gave the money to James Woods, but I don't think that was the right number. What is the population of Reykjavik?
The population of Reykjavik is just over 200,000.
What do you mean just over 200,000? I mean 200,000 and what?
Just over 200,000.
Well, that doesn't make any. You have to give the actual. There has to be a census or something. Don't the people of Iceland believe in government documentation?
Right, 200,001.
But they just walk around Iceland going, how many people live here? Oh, I don't know, about 200,000. I don't care. It's Iceland. Who gives a fuck? Is that what they do?
Yeah, it's very ambiguous.
Yeah, they're like, no, does Bjork live here? No, she lives over there. Well, there you are then. That's how we know.
Yeah, it's like there's about 5 people watching this show.
All right.
Give or take.
Give or take 5.
Maybe.
Yeah, you ever been to Iceland?
Oh, yeah, I got a place there.
No way, really?
Yeah. You should come by sometime.
It's kind of out of my way, but I probably could come by.
Love to have you there.
What would we do if I did come to visit you?
Take off our clothes.
It's pretty cold up there.
No, you'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah.
You know that problem with that one testicle that you're having? You won't have it there.
Oh, really?
Really.
Is gravity different there?
It's called shrinkage.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you are then. Did you know that Las Vegas was not, in fact, part of the former Soviet Union as well?
I did read that somewhere.
Yeah. I tell you, I was surprised to hear it, but it was only when... do you know what happened? That money that I gave to James Woods for getting he gave the money to charity from Las Vegas and not from Russia.
Your penis? I mean, you're kidding.
Yeah. All right, say goodnight, Jeff.
Good night, Jeff.
Good night, everybody.